Thanks, Nikki. Okay, so checklist item number 10 is the Community Fact Finder report and Park Access Tool report with the instructions here on your page. First, we'll look at the Community Fact Finder report instructions. There is a link for you here, parksforcalifornia.org/communities. So Sam's going to go ahead and click on that for us. And for the purposes of our example today, we're going to enter in the address here, Capitol Park, Sacramento. Go ahead and click on the search button. And you'll see this brings us to Capitol Park right behind our state capitol. There is a blue pin in the middle of the park, and applicants have the ability to move the pin anywhere within the park's boundary, but not outside the park. As you can see, the data changes as you move the pin around. After you choose a place for the pin within the park boundary, you'll select Get Report. And we're going to bring up what the report looks like right now. All right, thank you. Applicants will pull numbers from this report for your response to project selection criteria number 4 that Nikki just went over. As you'll see on this example, the parks per 1,000 residents is 7.33, and it's highlighted for you here, which would be the number entered into submittable. Note that the goal for criteria number 4, 1A, was to not have any parks within the half-mile radius. So since this example, you'll see here that we have 7.33 acres of park space per 1,000 residents within the half-mile radius. There would be no points awarded for this criteria for 1A. It would not meet that threshold of 0 parks. However, for 1B in criteria 4, the median household income here you'll see is $49,502, which is less than that threshold of $67,278. So this report would meet goal 1B. Upload your report into submittable for checklist item number 10, as Nikki advised. And the statistics again here on this report must be the same as those entered for project selection criteria number 4 in submittable. Only one FactFinder report will be accepted per application. Now we're going to go back to our instructions for checklist item 10 here on page 38 and go over the park access tool instructions. Now the address here is the www.parksforcalifornia.org. This time it's /park access. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And for the purposes of today, we're going to go ahead and select the city of Sacramento. Applicants can choose whether they want to select the city of their project or the county. So it's up to you to decide which one you would like to submit or put in here for your report to be generated. And then we're going to select Get Report, which is being circled here. And now we'll bring up what that report looks like. As with the Community Fact Finder, applicants will pull the numbers from this report for project selection criteria 4. For 2A under criteria 4, you'll see here that 8% is the percentage of residents living further than a half-mile radius. This is less than the state average, which is found down at the bottom, it's being circled right now, the state average is 21% of residents live further than a half mile from a park. So in this example, no points will be received for 2A. For 2B, 37% of residents live in areas with less than 3 acres of park space per 1,000 residents, which is also less than the state average you'll see here at the bottom, 61%. Note that although neither response for goal 2 will qualify for points, both of these numbers must be included in the submittable application, and this report must be uploaded under checklist item number 10. As mentioned earlier, the statistics shown on the report must be the same as those entered for project selection criteria number 4. And again, only one park access tool report will be accepted per application. Now let's return to the bottom of page 29 in the application guide and review the scoring rubric. For the sample reports that we just pulled, one goal, remember it was that median household income, one goal was met through the 2 reports. So this project example would have scored 10 points for meeting one of the priorities. If the median household income had been above the threshold of 67,278, then none of the 4 goals would have been met and the project would have scored 0 points because none of the priorities were met. Please know though, if your reports combined, if you have 2 or more goals that are met between the 2 reports, the project will receive 15 points. Again, it's important to upload both reports, one Community FactFinder report and one Park Access Tool report with your application.